Hello friends, welcome to the 39th session of Hybris tutorial. In this session, we are going to learn about the backoffice widgets. We are going to learn what are backoffice widgets and how to add or modify the structure of existing backoffice widgets. Guys, if you are a Hybris developer, you need to do the frequent changes into the existing structure of backoffice widgets. So this video is going to be very informative for you. So guys, firstly we will learn what are backoffice widgets. Guys, if you see this backoffice, I have opened the backoffice because I have already done the B2C accelerator setup. In case you have not done the B2C accelerator setup yet, you can watch my video. The link of video is given in the description box as well as on the top right corner in the card section. So you can watch that video and can do the B2C accelerator setup in your system as well. But I have already done this setup, that is why I am able to open the back office. So guys, if you see this back office structure, you can see over here we do have this part, and then we do have this section as well, and then we do have this advanced search section as well, and over here we do have this type view section as well. So guys, these different sections, this one section, the second section where you can see the saved queries, the third section where you can see the advanced search components, and this fourth section, these all are different widgets. So I hope now you understand what are widgets. So backoffice widgets are independent components which basically compose the skeleton of the backoffice. So in this video guys, we are going to change the structure of existing structure of this backoffice widgets only. So you can see over here we do have this color guys, we can change this color as well. So these are the tasks we are going to do in this video. So you can see over here we do have this color, we will change this color from dark color to a light color, right? Then you can see over here we do have this section, right? So where you can choose any other attribute as well, right? There you can add other attribute as well into the advanced search section. So we will change this position as well, we will change the position of this component as well. This component is called as add row position component. So you can see over here currently it is on the top. If you see your back office, it will be on the bottom. Why it is on the top in my system, in my back office? Because I have done this customization and I will tell you how I have done this. So you can change the position as well, right? So in the similar way guys, you can see once you search any orders, like I just made a blank search, right? I am just making a blank search, and over here we do have this list view, right? We do have this list view. Here you can see that we do have this option, right? Like I can select the multiple orders at a time, right? You can see I am able to select the multiple orders at a time. So we will see that where this multi-select configuration is given, and if I just want to disable this configuration, how I can do it, right? So we are going to see this thing as well. In the similar way guys, in the similar way, if there is any pagination over here, right? Because in this current scenario, in the current orders scenario, we do have less orders, we do have only 29 orders, right? But if there is a pagination, that pagination component would be over here. So I want that pagination component to be displayed at the bottom instead of at the top. So how I can do those type of changes, that we are going to discuss in this video. So guys, this video will be very important for you. So how we can do the changes? So guys, if I just press the F4 key, and once I am pressing the F4 key, I will go into the orchestra mode. So you can see I have just pressed the F4 key and now I am going to the orchestra mode. So it will take some time. After that we will land into the orchestra mode. So you can see now I am into the orchestra mode, right? If I just change the zoom level to like 67, you will see that we do have multiple windows. And guys, you can see, for example, you will see that over here we do have this exploratory, right? You can see we do have this exploratory component. And as I already told, this is one widget. And guys, just remember, with every widget there is a widget ID associated. You can see this is the widget ID for this widget, right? So how we can search this widget ID into our code? So this widget ID, although I already know that this widget ID will be there into this backoffice widgets.xml file. So you can see over here guys, this exploratory widget is already defined, right? In case you need to do any changes, you need to do these changes into this widget id only, right? I hope guys this is clear to you. So this widget id is very important, right? So in the similar way guys, in the similar way, you can see this is the back office prospective container. And guys, over here we do have multiple things, like we had this advanced search, right? So you can see this is the advanced search section, right? We had to do the changes into the advanced search section, right? So before doing those changes, let's firstly write the requirement what we need to do, right? So in the back office customization, I will just zoom out my font size. So in the back office widget customization, what we need to do? Firstly, we need to change the position of add row component, right? Add row component. This is the one thing I need to do. Second thing I need to do, change the I need to change the pagination size, right? This is what I have to do, right? And what is the third thing I need to do? I need to change the color of exploratory widget, right? The left one widget, exploratory widget. So how I will do these changes? So these things we are going to discuss in this video. So if I just go to the orchestra mode of the back office again, and guys, firstly we will see like how we can do the customization into the advanced search, how we can change this position of add row component. So for that, you can see over here guys, we do have this advanced search, right, widget. So I will just edit this widget. You can see this is the widget id for the advanced search. If you want to search in the code as well, you can search by using this widget id. For example, you can see this was the widget id for the exploratory. In case you want to search for the advanced search as well, you can do the search in the similar way. So I will just write this and then I will just copy this advanced search, right? And then I will just write like this. Instead of exploratory, I will write the advanced search as a widget ID, and then I will just search this. And once I search this, you will see in the back office extension, in the same file, we do have this advanced search section, right? So now if I show you over here, you can see why my add row position was displaying at the top, because over here I had selected this as a top. In your case, you will find that this will be at the bottom. That is why in your case it was displayed at the bottom. But for now, I am now changing this to the bottom position, and you will see that now I will start seeing the back office add row position, right at the bottom. So I hope guys this is clear to you how we can do these custom changes, right? So we will start with the basic things of the back office widget customization, and then with the subsequent videos we will try to learn the advanced features of the back office widgets, like how to create a new widget, how to link the widget, or everything we will learn. So you can see this is how I have changed the add row position. I just have selected this as a bottom, and then I will just click on the close, right? I have just click on the close button, right? If I want to see my changes, I will just press the F4 key again. So you can see I have pressed the F4 key again, and now you can see this component has started coming at the bottom, right? So I hope guys this is clear to you how this customization is done, right? So this is how you need to do, right? Now, what is our next task? Our next task is we will again go back to our orchestra mode, and then I will again press the F4 key. So you can see I have pressed the F4 key again. So guys, you can see in the advanced search, you can see in the this collection browser component only, we can see all the components related to advanced search. That's why I am going to open this collection browser. You also need to follow the same concept. Just remember I have clicked on this link, that is why I am able to see this advanced search and all other components, right? Because if I just click by default this link will be clicked, so I have just clicked over this. That is why I am able to search this advanced search, right, and this collection browser. If I just click on this on this edit button of collection browser, right, if I just click over here, you can see this is the widget id HMC2 list. Just remember this widget id, this will be very important for you, right? So if I can just show you, you can see over here we do have multiple things, like one requirement was that we need to disable the multi select, right? So this was the second requirement we had. We need to disable the multiple select. So I will just write we need to disable the multi select, right? So how we can disable the multi select? So guys, over here you can see we do have an option of multi select, and that is why, because this value is selected as a true, that is why you were able to select the multiple rows, right? If I just open the back office in any other window, in the incognito window, then I can show you in parallel as well. So I am just trying to open the back office into the incognito window. I will just log in with my credentials admin and password as nimda. So you also have to use the same credentials. Username is admin and the password is nimda. So once I enter these credentials, then I get login into the back office. So guys, you can see I have logged into the back office. If I just open the order section, it's not about these changes are not about the order section. If you open any product section as well, the same changes will be applied over there as well. So it means in the product section as well, now this component will start, add row position component will start displaying at the bottom, right? So now what we are going to do, you can see over here currently I am able to select the multiple rows, right? So now my requirement is I want to disable this feature. How I can do that? So for that, as I have already shown you, we do have this option multiple select, multi select, right? So I just have to select its value as a false, and once I select its value as a false, right, I have just selected its value as a false, and I will just close this. So if I just go back to the main window by just pressing the F4 key, so you can see I have pressed the F4 key and I am just going back to the main window. And once I land into the main window, you can see now I don't have option to select the multiple rows, right? So you can see in this window we had option to select the multiple things, right? Multiple rows, but now I don't have this option. I am not able to select this multiple rows. So guys, I hope this is clear to you how it is done. So guys, I hope now it is clear to you about the importance of the back office widgets. Now it should be clear to you where we can use the back office widgets, right? So if I go to the collection browser again, if I just edit the settings of this collection browser again, guys, you will see that in this widget ID, HMC to list widget ID, you can see we do have other options as well. We can change the page size, right? So with this, you can change the page size as well, pagination position, right? This was our requirement that where you need to show the paginations. So over here, I have selected the as a top. If I just select it as a bottom, you will see that the pagination like 1 to 25, that thing will start showing at a bottom, right? So I hope guys this is clear to you what I want to say over here. So I have now selected this as a bottom, right? So this is about what I wanted to show you. Now I have just selected this pagination position as a bottom, so I will just click on the close and I will just press the F4 key. So I have pressed the F4 key, right, and you will see that everything now there's 29 items, or in case there is a pagination, because in this view we do had only 29 results, that is why we don't have this pagination concept in this. But if I just go to like products where we will have multiple products, so I am going to the product section, and there we will see that the pagination will be at the bottom. So if I just press on the products, and you will see that this product pagination will be displayed at the bottom. So you can see this pagination now has started coming at the bottom. So I hope guys this requirement, like how to disable the multi select, and how to enable the multi select, and how to change the pagination, right, size, everything is now clear to you. How can you change the view of the pagination, right? If I just change its setting again at the top, you will see that this structure, this like 1 to 89, this will start again showing up at the top. So for that I am again pressing the F4 key, right? I have pressed the F4 key, and I am again going back to the orchestra mode, right? So I'm going back to the orchestra mode, then I will just go to this advanced search. Over here we do have this collection browser, right? So this is the collection browser. So what I will do, I will multi-select is true already, so I will select it as a top, right? So I hope guys this is clear to you. I will just close this. We do have another requirement. I need to change the color of explorer tree widget as well. So how I can do that? So for that guys, we do have this explorer tree section, right? So I will just edit this. I will just edit this, right? And over here guys, we do have a widget mode ID, right? So if I just change it to light, right, and then close it, right, and if I just go back to the main window by pressing the F4 key, you can see that the color has also been changed, right? So guys, I hope this is clear to you. What are the back office widgets, what are the features of the back office widgets, how to modify the structure of the back office widgets, and you can understand the power of the back office widgets as well. You can change the skeleton on the run as well without bringing your server down. You just have to go to the orchestra mode, then you just have to identify the widget ID. Whatever the widget ID is there, you just have to identify the widget ID, and then you can do the corresponding changes as well. Even you can revert your changes as well. You can see this multi select is again enabled for me, and you can see this pagination has started coming on the top again, right? So it means you can revert your changes as well on the go. But in case guys you want to do these changes in the code where these changes are written, now we are going to discuss how to do those changes. So if you want to do the permanent changes, then obviously you have to commit those changes at the in the code. So how you can find like where my component, what component is written. So most of the components, like if I just go to this advanced search collection browser, right? So as I showed you, this is the widget ID, right? HMC to list widget ID. So guys, like I have a requirement, I need to change its value from multi-select from true value to false. So how I will do the code changes for this? So for that guys, I will just copy this multi-select and I will take care of my widget ID. Widget ID is HMC2 list. And then I will go to my Eclipse, and over here guys, I have already imported the code from my zip suite. In case you don't have this zip suite, you can ask from me in the comment section, or you can email me on my email ID amandeepinjavahybris@gmail.com. Then I can provide you the zip suite. For now I have already imported the code. And guys, this is very important file, backoffice widgets.xml. Over here guys, we do have multiple type of widgets. As I have already shown, we do have exploratory over here only, and also we do have the advanced search widget as well. So I'm just searching for the multi-select, and you can see by default its value is true. And if you see guys, this is the widget ID. This is the same widget ID. This is the same widget ID HMC2 list where we want the changes, where we want this multi-select value from true to false permanently. So how you will need to do? So over here you can see we do have multiple attributes. For example, page size value as 10. So that is why, because this code is there, that is why you can see this page size by default value is 10. I have just changed its value from 10 to 5, but in case you open in your system, its value will be set as 10 only. So why its default value is 10? Because over here guys, you can see by default value is set as 10. In the similar way, we do have other attributes as well, right? Like list title, its value is empty. And you can see in the list title, if I go to the list title, you can see this is the list title and its value is empty. And this is the reason, because these are the changes we have done over here. Now my requirement is I want this multi-select value from true to false. So what I have to do, I just have to make its value as a false. So how we can do these changes? So guys, just remember this back office extension is a out of box extension provided by the Hybris. So we are not allowed to do changes into this back office extension. So if I just have to do some customization, right? If I do have to modify the structure of existing widgets, back office widgets, so what I have to do, I have to create a new extension, and there I need to do the changes. So what I have to do, I will just copy this widget ID. So I have just copied this widget ID, and you can see, right? So this is the widget ID collapsible container, right? And in this collapsible container only, we do have this advanced search, and we do have this second widget ID as a HMC2 list, right? So I have to do the copy the same structure into my custom extension. And guys, once you copy this code into your custom extension, right, once you copy this widget ID HMC2 list with these all components, with all these attributes into your custom extensions backoffice widget.xml file, which will be present into the resources folder, right? And there you, if you do the changes, like if you have to disable the multi select, there you have to give its value as a false. So these are the changes you need to do. And how you will create your custom extension? You need to create your custom extension by going into the platform folder and opening the command line, and there you have to fire the command ntxtgen, and then you have to choose the y backoffice template, right? In this way you have to create your custom extension. Then you need to add that custom extension into your local extension.xml file. We have already shown such type of changes in our previous videos already, right? But this is the way you can do your changes, you can do your permanent code changes, but just keep in mind that you don't need to do the changes into out of box back office extension. For that you just have to create your own custom extension which will be extending the y back office template, and there you can just copy the widget id whichever you want to change, and there you can do the corresponding changes. For example, you want to change its value from true to false, that you can do. So I hope guys it is clear to you. So guys, I hope now the back office widget concept is clear to you. Now it should be clear to you where we use the back office widgets, what are the back office widgets, and how we can change the structure of existing back office widgets. So I hope this video is informative for you. And guys, if you like this video, do share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye.